Good morning, everybody, and this is your Dow Jones day trade setup for today. So, a couple of very worrying little scenarios on the go here. So the first one is, obviously we made a new low. So that was a previous low, that's a new low. Right now, we haven't made a new high. So that would turn this into a megaphone. So you can see there's our downward trend line. And then if we do make a new high, which would probably be along that line there, that would be a megaphone. And then you'd be deeper pullback, and you sort of expect us to range about in that. So that's kind of the view that we've got at the moment. But we need to clear this previous high at 35,100 in order for that pattern to play out. The converse would be true with something like this. Okay, so in other words, nice strong move up and then another strong move down. So just bear in mind, we didn't really bounce off any levels when we came to the bottom here. So yeah, this is a 50-50 call for me at the moment. In other words, as far as I'm concerned, we are in a range. And we're in a range on the higher time frames. You can see we've been there for quite some time. There is money to be made within the range, but obviously off the lower time frames. If you look at the 3 hour, nothing really to take home out of this. We have crossed over the moving averages, so pullback back onto structure would interest me. And I just want to put levels in here. You can see I'm just picking up this fractal here, and we're picking up that swing low there. So those are the areas that I can see at the moment. Oscillators are not your friend for longs at the moment on the 3 hour, nor are they your friends on the 1 hour. So what we're looking for is this kind of structure. We're looking for this kind of structure to buy, and we're looking for it off a level. At the moment, this looks very much like a wedge. And there's the bottom, and there's the top. We're coming up to we are at a fairly strong level of resistance at 34,860. Oscillators are grouped to the upside, and in fact, one of them has crossed over already on the hour. This is not something that I want to be going long on up here. So for me, I'd be looking for some kind of pullback onto structure and ultimately be trading the 15 and 5 minute charts on this. So if we do get a grouping back to the downside off some structure, well worth taking the trade. Just put your stop below the next level, and that's why I've got the levels drawn in on the 3 hour here. So your levels for today are as follows. Starting at the bottom, which I think would offer the most value, that's 34,630. Pull back onto that would offer a great opportunity to buy. It would break the wedge, but it would be fairly close to the wedge target. So the wedge target's either going to be at this low or this low here. It's one of the two. Okay, so that's first level. Then 34,723. That's also kind of a break of the wedge, but what it may actually do is turn the wedge into a channel. Okay, and then obviously the next one, which is one that I'm not really keen on, is a break and retest of 34,860. So a break above that and a retest potentially brings these highs into play. For as long as the oscillators are grouped like this, I'm very wary. So I'd rather, so you can see what happened yesterday. We were grouped to the upside, but then the first couple of hours of trading, we fell off, which is fine. That's a crossover far apart. That kind of structure is fine. It just means, you've still got some more upside coming, which is exactly what happened. Okay, so anyway, that's kind of the view that I've got at the moment, waiting for the pullback onto structure, and then we're looking to buy into this for a continuation. That's the view right now, but I want to see structure before we look at that. Anyway, hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you later. Cheers for now.